Welcome to my paper birds craft. This art project involves texture, layering, painting, collage, and drawing. Let's get started. I would do this art project with a grade 2 class. My outcome for this project is CP 2.8, create artworks using a variety of visual art concepts, forms, media, and found objects. And the materials that you will need for this art project include acrylic paint, a paintbrush, water, glue, newspaper, paper towel, and an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper for each student. You will also need white reinforcements as seen in the photo. So the first step is to take your acrylic paints and put them onto a palette or a paper towel or a styrofoam plate or paper plate, whatever you have handy. Here I am putting my colors in. This is a great opportunity to teach about primary and secondary colors. I went ahead and mixed the colors that I needed. I created an orange and then a dark navy blue color. So the second step is to now put your paint onto the paper towel. It's important to use a lot of water so that your colors will blend together nicely. I think because I would like to make a crow bird for this craft, I've chosen black and blue, and I've used the same technique throughout the whole piece of paper towel. So once that's complete, I'm going to do the same method over a piece of newspaper with the same colors. And now the same method with orange. Here's what both pieces should look like when they're done, and they should probably sit to dry for at least 20 minutes or so. The next step is to tear the paper towel and newspaper into long, thin strips. Do the same with the orange newspaper, except tear smaller, thinner, shorter strips. You'll also have to tear a small circular shape for the bird's head, and when you're finished, these are the pieces you should have. Now that we have all of the pieces prepared and ready to go, I recommend setting out the pieces before you start to glue. This way your students can get an idea of what type of bird they'd like to make and what position they'd like to make it in. So before the glue is there, I'd recommend just placing it out. So here I am putting all the pieces in the places I'd like them, and the next step will be to glue them down. So in this clip, I am placing the newspaper over top of the paper towel to give it a textured and layered look. I found it helpful to put the glue down before putting the newspaper down. That way you get the strips in the exact spot you want them in. Here I am just going through and patching up some of the empty spots in the bird. And the finishing touch is to put the white reinforcement as the bird's eye. I decided that my bird would be singing, and I also gave him a little black pupil in the middle of the white reinforcement. This project is very versatile. You can make a variety of different colors of birds or different shapes of birds. There's lots of student choice in that. I had lots of fun in this project, and I hope that you will too. Thanks for watching. All said and done, this project took me about an hour and 15 minutes.